Hey guys, welcome back. This is episode number 66, and as you can see, we are here in Lily Cove City, home of the last contest hall. But before we do that, I wanted to head over to the department store, which means this must be the museum over here. Yes, cool. To the museum. Well, what does that say? Keep going through it. Lily Cove's finest, Owen, and his outstanding performance in the contest spectacular. Ooh, that sounds like a very nice exhibit. What do you say we go inside and have a look? As you can see, it is morning now. I've been playing long enough for it to be morning. Hey, have you seen the new exhibit? Oh, well, the curator is cheerful. A new painting. It is up on the second floor. Seems like it's brought a lot of business here. Just seeing if anybody else has any new verbiage. Oh, no, still can't afford your art. Sorry, dude. Maybe one day for my secret hideout. Do they get any like new exhibits? It'd be cool if like the exhibits changed after you beat like the Pokemon League or all the gyms, but doesn't look like it. Alright, let's head upstairs then and see this second floor exhibit we've heard so much about. It's probably like the same as the ones in the contest halls, but still cool. Okay, so what is this? I was away a while, so I was surprised to see there is an exhibit on the second floor too. I wish someone would paint my Pokemon this pretty. Well, enter some contests. Oh, cool. Hey, there you go. It's a good painting. I guess if you win with multiple Pokemon, oh, that's cool. So does that mean, uh-huh. So we get to see, I guess, because, right, Eve won twice. Is this from the, show off to the audience, I suppose? So if so, this will be, no, okay, it's just kind of it's probably part of their introduction then, I would guess. Alright, so we have one Pokemon on each, and I do want to add Dan. I suppose we'll replace one of the Eves then, which makes sense. That'll be cool to have all of them here. Alright, very cool. Um, yeah, I would have came here afterwards if I would have known there were three of each, but um, I assumed it would only be one, just like the actual contest halls. That's cool. And we'll talk to the curator then too. But for now, let's face off against Lycia and see how well Dan does. Okay, where is the contest hall? There's also the fan club here, but I figure we'll do that. Grab a berry from this guy, citrus berry, nothing great, but hey, I'll take it. But yeah, we'll visit the fan club after we become the reigning contest star. Alright, if you're excited, dude, you can come inside and see what this is all about. Making his Pokemon debut. It's going to be Dan the Man here, or Down the Laldred rather. And because we're entering a beauty contest, he has Hyper Beam just for like that last turn magic, and because there are only so many early moves he can learn. Overheat is kind of like Flare Blitz there. Surf is kind of a nice, decent move, and Sunny Day works better when the crowd is excited. So we'll see how these go. I wonder if maybe I should teach him a better move instead of Hyper Beam, knowing how poorly it did in the or um, how hard it was to use it, I should say, or use it effectively in the last ones. But let's see how it does. And if we do somehow lose, then we can always reevaluate. Do an enter Dan. I did teach Ava Fly again. I can start teaching them their old moves now that we're mostly done with the contests. And for fun, let's enter a beauty contest. Of course, the master ranks. We can face off against Lycia and Lee. All right, here we go. Into the special room I've heard so much about. All right. Entering Exploud in a beauty contest. Why not, right? We will be against Julia and Elizabeth. Okay. Oh, we faced off against Elizabeth before, I think. That's the same one from much earlier on. Lycia and Plumette. Violet Plume, I assume. And I think we also faced off against a Violet Plume. And there we go. Number 3, Lycia and Lee. There he is. Very formidable competition, and they have a lot of glow rods, so I'm betting Lee is maxed out or pretty close to it. Alright, Dan, we have our work cut out for us. Can't rely on that first round to give us a huge bonus anymore, but look how pretty Dan looks. Hey, that's a lot of glow sticks too, what can you say? Alright. Guys ready for this? So, we'll need a little bit of luck here, and a little bit of smarts, and If we don't do so well, I'll change up our moveset in later turns. We do always start out, well, I guess we don't always start out in the first one, so maybe the fact that we're at the head of the pack means we actually have a little more inherent coolness or beauty than Ali does. We'll see. So, really the only move to use is Overheat. Yes, we're in danger of being startled. Alright, thankfully none of her moves startle me. Destiny Bond, you can only use the very end there. So, I might use Petal Blizzard. If I was her, I think there's a good chance I would use Petal Blizzard. Um, Otherwise, we're in pretty good shape with Overheat, so it should be a nice strong start. That'll get us 6 hearts from the move itself, and of course 1 more heart from the audience liking it because it is indeed a beautiful move. And they get an excitement star as well. I don't know if you guys can see it there. I have it over the Pokemon guidebook again. Shine a flashlight on it. Oh. There you can see the Pokemon in the background. Alright, gonna turn that off just because I don't want to waste my flashlight battery, but it doesn't really matter anyway since you can't really see the background. Okay, so I missed what Elite did, but only got 4. Maybe going for a combo. Alright, so this is potentially good news. If Vileplume uses a beauty attack and doesn't get more hearts than me, then I'll go first next round, or rather, Dan will go first next round. What move was that? Oh no. Oh, the audience is not excited. See, I told you, I feel like they're conspiring against me, because now Ali is in perfect position here to get that star. And if I want to stop her, I have to use Hyper Beam, which I'm not going to use now, because I wouldn't get that much benefit from it, and I would not be able to move next turn. So I feel like, especially because she can Mega Evolve, that's just such a huge disadvantage, though. And all of her moves are beautiful. Ah, darn you, Vileplume. So, literally, Vileplume had 1, and it used 1 move that wasn't beautiful, and it used that move. I wouldn't have even minded if, like, Petal Blizzard was the one used, but it took away some of our hearts. Ah, okay, well, that's unlucky, but what can you do? Can't control the other player's actions, so... okay, let's use Sunny Day, because the crowd is pretty excited. That should still get us a couple points. Not as many as Elite's about to get, but it'll be something. It's really our only viable option here, being first a second time. It's really only good to be first the second time if every move used last time were ones that excite the audience. Alright, Lycia, take your points. Let's see, round, that should do, I think, like 3 hearts. Whoa, 6. Why did it do 6? Oh, because the one that went before was the same type. Okay. You know me too well. So now you have 6, plus the audience's bonus heart is 7, plus she's about to get 8 for this. So this might, depending on how the first round went, this might be a loss. I kind of want to beat her in the second round too. Regal Courtesy. That's right, because we saw ours in the cuteness. So this is probably Dragon, it looks like. The beautiful Dragon special move. Yep, and with the Mega Evolution 15. Not quite 16, but as close as you can get. So, okay, counter, come on. Does that do anything to Altaria? Probably not. Vileplume had some ones though. But I guess any heart that Ali loses, Dan's also going to lose. So in terms of our competition between the two of us, it doesn't matter too much either way. Okay, to try to startle us. Yeah. But so we're not going to be. This is just bad all around, really. Because yeah, we're going to be in second place, which means we're not going to get the audience win this time either. We'd have to be, I guess, last. Alright, so we could use Surf to jam her, or we could do... So, I think I'd rather use Overheat, because I'd rather have 6 moves. And yeah, they don't know any jamming moves except the one that was just used, which I'm sure she's not going to use again, so... I think it's actually pretty safe to use Overheat. It's too bad that Sunny Day and Overheat are not a combination. But I don't think Exploud can actually learn any beautiful combination moves. Alright, well... Not sure. She'll probably use Draco Meteor, which is kind of the same as Overheat, but let's at least try to keep the pace for this round. And maybe if we do really well, and depending on how things go this time, maybe one of them won't use a beautiful move, and we could possibly, possibly try for the audience one on the second turn, on the next turn. That's probably our only shot at this point. Alicia is blocking herself, which really isn't the best thing to do, I would think, because I don't think we're going to get attacked with some jams for the rest of this round. That could be good news for me. Okay, Solar Beam, don't be beautiful, it probably is, but I hope it's not. No, okay. So Mirror Coat. So, moment of truth here, my heart's skipping a beat. Ooh, so okay, so we still have more. And okay, this is okay. Oh, we gotta win this coin toss here because we're both at 7. Come on, Dan, win the coin toss. Win the coin toss. Be the first one up, and no, we're second. Okay, so we still have a chance. Although Safeguard is the smart move to go for. Yeah, because it's not going to use Destiny Bond. It's not going to use Counter. It's going to use Safeguard, and Wobbuffet will get the. Okay. So that probably it's going to be very hard for us to win this one now. Not impossible, but very tough. I almost want to use Hyper Beam just to spite this Wobbuffet, but then Ali would win. So, and the crowd won't be excited to use Sunny Day because he's going to take the crowd's last excitement. So I really don't have much of a choice here. I could use Overheat twice in a row, which would not be very effective. I guess I have to use Surf. It's not a great move here. It only gives me 2 hearts, but and using Safeguard, right? He's going to be protected anyway. So it just maybe I can take away that raindrop there or whatever it is, teardrop, so that he's acceptable to other Pokemon like Vileplume. But all right, Serenade. It's the beautiful psychic move. Yeah, I do really want to. I want to kind of win this one, not just in the overall, but in the second round in particular. So even if we do beat her overall, if we lose the second round, I kind of want to do it again. Alright, it's only 2, and of course we can't block Wobbuffet, but at least we got rid of its teardrop, so I don't know. We're still 5 hearts behind there. Yeah, this is not good news at all. Dazzling Gleam, that's a pretty good attack, I think. Yep, gives it a nice solid 4 more stars, and it's beautiful. So I think our really best strategy is going to have to be this last round, getting in a position to get that audience score. Even then, it's going to be tough. I don't think we've been doing well enough in the other rounds for it to really matter, but yeah, look at all of our competition is really doing well. Might have to change up Dan's moveset too. I just think we're going to be last. Okay, on the bright side, we'll be able to use Hyper Beam, which is not a beautiful move, but it will interrupt, it will gem them a lot, so yeah, I'm sure they're all going to use probably, Wobbuffet might use Destiny Bond, but let's see how it goes. It's kind of our last shot here, but I think no matter what we do, they probably have an insurmountable lead at this point, unfortunately. And I really hope that Lycia and Ali actually are maxed out, so we actually, it's weird to say, I hope we lose the entire thing so that it motivates me to do it again. I want to do it again either way, just to try to beat her kind of fair and square, but I feel like if even she, the best contest star in all of Hoenn, didn't max out her Pokemon, like what are they doing as a game? Because it's really not hard at all as a player to max out your Pokemon. It doesn't take that many berries, so it's just, I mean, minus the Scarf. I could see us having a slight lead because of the Scarf. Maybe that's why we were first and she was second, but yeah, and that got a ton of points there. We might have to reevaluate my moveset here. I really need some nice moves that just do a lot more than what they're doing, especially because I don't have a combo. Though it looks like lead is not either in this one. Just 4 strong moves. So I'd like to learn Flamethrower, but I can't until I get further in the game. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, but we used Hyper Beam! Oh, I could have got the audience bonus, but Hyper Beam is not beautiful, so... Oh, but I think it would have gained me more stars, so it would have been better than using Hyper Beam. Well, would it? Would it have given me more than 4 more stars? Yeah, it would have, so it would have been better, but it's hard to know that going in. So we do have more than Ali by a decent bit. Oh, alright, so Dan did edge out Ali there in terms of the total amount of points, which is pretty cool. I hope that Lycia really goes in all battles, though, because I want to do this again. Oh, did I save the game? I think I saved the game. Maybe I didn't. Now I'm nervous. But, so I'd like to face her again, just to actually beat her in the second round. That would be a lot more satisfying. So Getting out the ruler here, we have about 2 3/4. Yeah, she has about 3 1/8. So we actually did second place, it looks like there. Yeah, we definitely did second place, so not bad. If Lycia had been maxed out, which again is just so dumb that she's not even maxed out, but I think she would have won that one. So contests are actually real easy if you ask me. All right, we get this ribbon for Dan. Good job, Dan. And of course, Lycia's waiting in the green room to congratulate me, so we did beat her still, fair and square. Just I like to have beat her in both rounds. Alright, hey guys, sorry for splicing the video there, but so it turns out that after you beat her the first time, Lycia does not appear in every Master Rank contest. So what I had done the rest of the episode was try to challenge her a second time with some toughness moves, but she didn't actually participate. So I really want to kind of finish this by actually beating her in round 2. So because of that, I've actually restarted the game, not the whole game, but since I last saved. And we are going to take her on again in a beauty contest and see if we can beat her, not only overall, but I really want to beat Ali in round 2 in particular. I did change one move for Exploud. I'm sorry, for Exploud, Dan. And that was, because Hyper Beam's only really useful in one round, and because it's not even a beautiful move, I replaced it with the move Round, which could be really useful if the Pokemon ahead of me uses a beautiful type move. So this is our new moveset. We will see how it does, and hopefully get a little bit of luck this time. Alright, we will enter, of course, Dan here, and you will notice he is not holding an item, because if our goal is to beat her in the second round, it really shouldn't matter how we do in the first round, since she is definitely not holding a scarf. I also want to see, is it just the scarf that's making the difference, or is she really not maxed out? Okay, we want to do a beauty contest, of course, Master Rank, and here we go. Also, unfortunately, it turned out, when I restarted the game, I was thinking to myself, have I saved before I fought Lycia? And I thought I had before the start of this episode. It turns out I had not. I had not saved since we had finished the Lotix episode with the beauty contest, so I had to go back and do 4 whole more contests all over again earlier tonight. It's now a new night, by the way. Or a new morning, I guess, technically. It's Sunday morning now. But anyway, we're finally back and ready to pick up where we left off. And once again, finish off our grand contest finale. So I think, if I remember correctly, this is the same set of opponents we were up against last time. And there's Lycia, and of course Ali. So it seems only our Pokemon get the animation, or maybe it's only if they're maxed out to get the animation. But either way, I haven't seen anyone else get like a cool little intro like this. Very nice. Go Dan. Crowd loves them apparently, which is good. Alright, so of course we won't see the results of round 1 until round 2. And we are up first, so I just think Ali is probably not maxed out, which again, really disappointing, but is what it is. Okay, so Ali does not know any jamming moves. Pretty good moveset though. She knows Round just like I do, which is, if she's smart and looks at my moves, which she probably will, Round will be a great move to use here because it doesn't increase your chances of being startled like Draco Meteor does, and it's guaranteed to get 6 hearts because all I know is beautiful moves. Dazzling Gleam would be okay. She also uses Mist a lot, I think. Didn't she use that first last time? So, we'll see. Actually, it seems... So the only one that knows a jamming move is Violet Plume. But it's like, if I was her, that's probably the move I would use. Actually, I'd probably use Petal Dance, because having more starts, I think, is... more hearts is, better. I think I said starts, so Star Hearts, starts. So, interesting. I can't use Sunny Day. There's not really a reason to use Surf. Not really a reason to use Round. I think, unfortunately, my only really good option here is to use Overheat. So, I think if I had to bet money, I'd say that Violet Plume's probably going to use its move, and I'll lose like 4 of these hearts, but, you know, better that than using a weaker move. Might as well save those for the next round. Worst case scenario, if we end up going late, then, you know, that's an advantage too. Although hopefully hopefully all 4 of them use beautiful moves, and then I get to go first. That'd be the ideal scenario, because then I get the bonus, which I did not get last time. Sorry, there's no real background here. It's just my desk, so you can't even see it because of the darkness, but it is what it is. Alright, so it looks like I missed the move, but I assume it was Draco Meteor. Or it could have been Round, actually. Either one of them would do a lot. Hopefully it was Draco Meteor, because that would make her susceptible to Vileplume, just like Dan is right now. Alright, please don't use... was it Petal Dance or Petal Blizzard? Petal Blizzard, I knew it. Alright, so now we're gonna see if Ali used... No, okay, so it was smart and used Round. So Lucia is definitely a very smart player, smart AI. So we'll either be 2 or 3. Oh, but she's gonna get the bonus again. Ah, it's just, it's kind of luck, but I mean, I don't know what else to really do there except, yeah, I don't know. If I'm going in first is such a huge disadvantage. I should like go in second, but of course then you lose the points from the first round. So it's ironic because my goal now is to win the second round, but doing so well in round 1 makes me do worse. Like if I had no points going in, my goal of winning the second round would be easier. So I'm kind of making it really hard on myself by wanting to win both the overall contest and the second round. So we are in third place, which helps us, but I guess I should probably use Surf, because Vileplume knows Solar Beams. I think if I was her, I would use Solar Beam, because Ali's about to get a ton of moves, which means she would as well. And because there's a good chance she's going to use Solar Beam, then it doesn't make sense for me to use Round. Sunny Day, the crowd's going to be, either 0 or 1 stars, so let's use Surf. We'll at least take away 2 stars from Ali and Vileplume, even though she's still going to get a lot of points there. Alright, Dazzling Gleam is a nice solid choice. Too bad she didn't use Draco Meteor this round, or she would have lost even more stars or hearts from my Surf, but I guess she knew going first that was a risk. I really wish I could have the TM for Flamethrower. Maybe I should do Victory Road and come back and finish this, but it's a mid-episode cut, so not really a choice of doing that. But it probably would have been smarter to do that, just because Flamethrower is a nice solid move for these contests. Alright, so this gives her a huge advantage here. We're going to have to get another audience bonus if we're going to win this one. And of course, Stan can't Mega Evolve, so that's another challenge for him. Alright, interesting. Did it use Solar Beam but it couldn't copy it? That's odd. I wasn't watching too closely again, but I feel like that's what happened. Alright, well on the bright side we took away 2 of Elise hearts. It still has plenty to spare. And Vileplume is -2, so I think really our only competition is Ali now. And counter, what is that going to do? I guess it does well because the last move... No, because it went last, okay. Gotcha, but it was toughness. Alright, well, it's going to be hard to get that audience bonus if we can't get those stars up, so... I wish Wobbuffet hadn't done that. Alright, so what does Wobbuffet know? So it's probably not going to use Destiny Bond, and probably not going to use Counter. And if I was Vileplume, I'd probably use Petal Blizzard because it's going last, so... I don't really want to use Overheat because then I'll be more easily startled. And I'll only have at most 2 stars going into Sunny Day, so that's probably not too great. Let's go with Round. I think there's a pretty good chance that Wobbuffet's going to use a beautiful attack. Alright, so she's playing nice and safe here. Won't get many hearts, that'll give us a chance to catch up. But it does prevent me from taking away her hearts, or Vileplume, so... She'll get a second heart here. Sorry if you heard my chair squeaking there. Alright, kind of a similar idea from Wobbuffet. Playing it safe. So here's our chance to actually catch up a little bit, although on the downside... I don't know, if we and Vileplume both use a beautiful move, and I do the best, and move into first place, this could actually be our chance to get an audience thing here, so it'll really come down to what Vileplume does. But I think it used its only non-beautiful move last time, right? So will it take away enough of my hearts? Oh, I don't know. It uses whatever its 2-heart move is. I think it's going to time me and come 50-50. Yeah, Petal Blizzard's the one that's going to take away 4 of my hearts, right? And those guys are immune. She's going to get another heart. It's going to be 50-50 as to whether Vileplume or I gets the thing, right? Oh no, because I used Round. I didn't use, right, Overheat. So yes, that was a really smart move, because now Dan gets to move into first place. Yes, okay, awesome. So kind of smart in retrospect, but now we could use Overheat, but I don't want to risk that, because being in first place, it's very risky. There's a good chance I might get jammed, although We did say there really aren't any jamming moves, didn't we? Except for, the only jamming move is Violet Plume and it just used it, so we actually probably won't get jammed, but I think I'd rather save this one for next time, since you don't want to use moves twice in a row, and use Sunny Day here, because the crowd is very excited, so I might even get more than 6 stars, or 6 hearts. Let's find out. Alright, so I think this is going to be pretty good for us. This might be our round to catch up with Lee. It's still going to be like tied at this point, if that. Um, maybe we did better last round, so it might be just slightly in the lead. I don't know, I think taking away those 2 hearts with Surf might make up for the fact that she gets to Mega Evolve, whereas we do not. Alright, here we go. Graceful Shining Road. Finally get to see it. Go, Dan, go. Very graceful, very shining, and very road. Alright, so what's that? 12 hearts. So, you know, it's not 16, but it's not bad either. Oh, is Solar Beam the one that copies how well the last appeal did? Ooh, I hope not. We gotta watch for Violet Plume. Oh, but I guess because if they win the audience thing, they're immune, so that's kind of cool. Mirror Coat, what does that do? Not much. I wonder if that's the one that... No, I thought those counted that goes last and gets more hearts. Anyway, what is Lee going to do now? Draco Meteor, that's smart because it's last, so it can't be interrupted. So it's still going to get 7 hearts, which is... I don't know, I think Lee's going to be in the lead. That was actually a pretty smart move. And the downside is now we're going to be in first place again. Which means she can use Round this time. Oh, this is just... We're doing good, but I think Lissy is doing better. Alright, because yeah, this is move number 5, and we are now in first place, so, see, I assume if you're in first place, this doesn't like, go retroactive to the last round. So all I can really use here is Overheat. Makes me very susceptible to, Petal Blizzard, which is probably what she's going to use there. So... do I risk using Round and seeing if it's based on the bonus of the other times? See, Round is going to be less if it's not, though. I wish you could find more information online about contests. That'd be good to know. I don't think it's going to do anything if it was the last round or the last move. Let's go for Overheat. See, I know we're going to go with only 2, but it's still going to be more than if we go with Round and lose those 2. So. Or Surf, so okay, let's do it. Just don't really have a better option here. At least we'll get 3 hearts. I think we're still going to lose this one, unfortunately. Dan played well, but I think Lissy and Lee might have played just a little bit better. But I did save this time. I like triple saved. I made sure. So if we do lose, we can try again, because I do want to really beat Lyssia. And Round, that's exactly what I would have done. She's playing it very smart. Very good AI. And it looks like Wobbuffet might actually get the thing here, which is fine, because Wobbuffet is a Destiny Bond. That's not beautiful. That's clever, right? So, oh no, is Violet Plume going to make like a surprise comeback here? It's very possible. Although Violet Plume didn't get any last time, so I don't know. Okay, good. Cleverness took away a star, that's right. Yep, there's the Petal Blizzard. There go all my lovely hearts. Alright, so it looks like Wobbuffet and Lee did best this round. Okay, time to see our totals. Get my ruler out again just in case it's a photo finish, but I think kind of just keeping a mental count there. I think overall, yeah. Ooh, we barely even beat Lee without the scarf there. So you can, it's funny, the scarf really didn't seem to do anything. Not having it didn't make a big difference, but I don't even need to measure that. It was close. We did do a good job, but clearly Lee won. So I'm going to reset the game, and I will be right back for attempt number 3. Alright guys, we are back with attempt number 3 here. Figured I would skip the intro just to save some time. Looks like we are against that Violet Plume once again, which is unfortunate because it's either going to go 3rd or 4th place here. Hopefully it's better than Gorbis. We didn't face Gorbis last time. So we'll see how Gorbis does compared to Wobbuffet. That might shake things up a bit in our favor. It's the more I think about this, it's a huge disadvantage to actually do really well in the first round for the second round. So actually, I guess maybe it makes a little more sense that the first round counts for so much. I still wish that, see, I wouldn't mind if it counted for as much of it as it does, if the competitors just had a little bit better Pokemon. Like the fact that there's, like even the best person in the game, I know I keep saying this, but even Lissy's is not maxed, that even without the Scarf, we're still so much better than her. It just, yeah, it makes the game almost too easy. But okay, Vileplume is last, so Gorbis beats Vileplume as well, which is unfortunate because you know Vileplume is going to use Petal Blizzard, which is just going to, so it means that I'm going first, and I don't have a move that is any good to use first. Um, yeah, I don't have much of anything really, so let's use Overheat. I mean, I guess on the bright side, having 6 hearts and being reduced by 4 is pretty much the same as using like a, if I use Flamethrower, I'd have 4 hearts and be reduced by 2, so it really doesn't matter, I guess, that much either way. But it's hard being first when you're very vulnerable to everyone that comes afterwards, and hopefully, I didn't really look at Gorbis' moveset yet, so we'll see. Alright, Dazzling Gleam, that's probably what I would do as well in second place. Nice solid move, although I guess, again, with the whole being susceptible thing, not only reason to not use, I guess the reason not to use Draco Meteor in her case is to save it for the next round. Aqua Tail, I think that just does 4 points. I think it's the same thing as Dazzling Gleam, so now what's going to happen here? We're all going to be at 3, we'll be tied. So if I get lucky, I could get a bonus here. But it's really going to come down, I think it's going to be like a 4-way tie. Whoever wins the 4-way tie, I think is going to get a huge lead. So, yep, we all have 3. Okay. Flip of 2 coins here. Come on, Dan. Win the coin toss. I assume it's a coin toss. And we are last. And Aaliyah's first. Would you? I mean, come on. Like, we cannot catch a break here. All right, let's use Surf to jam them. But once again, this is just going the exact same way as last time, where she gets to. Yep, this is. I mean, almost. It's almost like nothing's going to change. I guess there's some randomness in the order there. So but yeah, like the actual moves that are happening, we're all using the smartest moves, I think. So it's just yeah, it kind of comes down to really just that luck there. All right, now last time it did go a little differently because she didn't use Miss, she used something else instead. So it might actually work out better for her though. I don't know. How many did she have last time when all was said and done? I feel like she had less, maybe the same. But because Mist doesn't get you as many hearts, so it's almost better not to use Mist and to be vulnerable, since most Pokemon here do not know moves that will take down their well, this is good. Okay, that will take down their hearts. That will jam them. All right. So how is this going to work out now? We'll have 2 stars going in. I don't know. This next round could set us up for some good times if we get a little bit of luck here. So Ali will be going in first, definitely in the next round. And I will be... Ooh. So I actually want to be third. I want Vileplume to be second. And I want to use a beautiful moves. There's a couple ifs here, which again just makes it... Okay, we are third, so that's good. So Vileplume... Ooh, is it going to use Solar Beam? It might use Solar Beam. That'd be kind of smart. It's probably going to use Solar Beam. Because it's not going first, so why would it use Grassy Terrain? And it's only going to start on 1 Pokemon, so it shouldn't really use that. I mean, I think unfortunately the move to use a Solar Beam, which means Gorbis is going to get the bonus and not Dan. So it's just the way things work out. Now I guess by using Solar Beam, what's that going to do? It should get a lot of, but it's not going to be I can't copy it. And okay, so here's the thing. I could still use Sunny Day, because the audience is still going to have a lot of. It's going to have 4 points. Let's use Sunny Day, I guess. Save Overheat for next time. Using Dazzling Gleam, and I don't think anybody's going to take away any of her hearts there, so that's probably a pretty safe, solid choice. The thing is, now that she's won the first audience bonus, I can't just do okay from now on. I have my work cut out for me here. And yep, sure enough, there is the Solar Beam. Yeah, and I don't know why I copied it. That's so weird that it doesn't, maybe because it's not the same type or something. But, alright, so the audience is 3 stars, so still did okay. And preparing for a combo, but I don't know what the combo, I don't think I can learn whatever the combo is. I think it's like Weather Ball, like Sunny Day and Weather Ball. Alright, well on the bright side, now Surf is a beautiful move, so yep, it's going to get the bonus there. Unfortunately. Otherwise we would have been first going into the next round, we could have gotten it, but nope. Serene Blessed Rain. Alright, so what was this, round 3? So we do still have a chance, but Elite just has a very good lead right now. Not an insurmountable lead, but definitely a good lead. And Gorbis too, we gotta watch out for. It's doing not bad either. Alright, the bad news here is that, yeah, Vileplume is bringing up the rear, which means it's going to go back to using Petal Blizzard and take away all of our hearts. So even though I saved Overheat, I can't really use Overheat. What does Agility do? Probably going to use Aqua Tail. Maybe Whirlpool, but hopefully not Whirlpool. So let's use Round. I think it's our best shot here. Maybe our only shot. Alright, Aqua Tail, kind of what I expected. Nice solid move that of course Dan cannot learn, so... It's hard because I've really challenged myself here by wanting to do a beauty contest with an Exploud. It's you know, kind of appropriately not the Pokemon that's meant for it. Although with Flamethrower, that'd actually be really good, but we'll see. Definitely would be nice to use a contest where I could use like Boom Burst or Hyper Beam or Giga Impact. Okay, so now maybe if we do, so let's see what these two do. Round, that's going to do I think just as much as I got, right? Yep. Alright. And then Vileplume is going to use Petal Blizzard, I can already predict it. And take away a bunch of our hearts. And not get too many on its own either, so it's not going to really help anybody too much. Which means Lee and I are tied, so we have to win this coin toss to have a chance here. If we do win this coin toss, we have a chance. Not a good chance, but a chance. And okay, we do win the coin toss. Sweet. So I guess the good news is it's probably going to use Draco Meteor, knowing that Vileplume is not going to startle it. It already used its startling move. I'll probably use Petal Dance here. It's going to get 7. Ooh, it might use Surf though. So if it uses Surf, that's probably what I would do. And if this Pokemon uses, if Vileplume uses Petal Dance, and Elite uses really either Draco, none of its moves, this would be the worst. It would protect it, but it would only get 2 stars. Dazzling Gleam and Draco Meteor would get 6 stars plus the bonus, so it would end with 3 after the Surf. So, and I can use Sunny Day instead of Overheat, because if I use Overheat, I'd be more susceptible to the Surf. So, hopefully Sunny Day will get me at least 6 stars. Let's see. I would assume it would, since we're as high as the audience can get going into a turn. And we did, okay. So that's as good as it gets, but that's fine. Because I'm not going to be susceptible due to Overheat, so I didn't use Overheat, and we get this. So, I don't know, guys. It's going to be a photo finish here. Alright, come on, Dan. I'm believing in you, buddy. One more graceful shining road for the road. As much as I'm enjoying all these contests, I would love to just kind of put them behind me and maybe do some more off screen just for fun and kind of complete the museum haul. You get a special deco if you do, but Dazzling Gleam. Okay, so it's going to play it a little bit safe, although it really doesn't matter that much. Either way, it's going to lose. Either way, it's going to end up with 3 hearts at the end of this, so it really didn't matter whether it used that or whether it used Draco Meteor. I assume it's programmed to use like Dazzling Gleam if it's in the 2nd slot, and then Draco Meteor if it's in one of the other ones. It's been really cool for the devs too to like design all these Pokemon and their movesets for contests. I feel like that'd be really fun. Because you can see that they had like Vileplume has a lot of cool beauty moves, being a grass type too. There's the Surf, just like I expected, so that means that all of us are going to lose 2 hearts. Luckily, I have more I can afford to lose, so I don't know. Gorbis might be pretty close too, but I think I don't know. It's going to be like a 3-way photo finish here, so Got the ruler and the flashlight ready. Let's see now. And the results are in. I did put on the scarf, I think, so we are going to win overall. And, oh, come on, stop moving. Ooh, that is really close. Might even have to go back and count the hearts in the video. Alright, so looks like Ali has 2 and 5/8. Dan has... Ooh, Dan has 2 and 3/4. Let me just measure that one more time. It's hard where the line kind of blurs in his for some reason, so maybe it's like 2 and... No, I mean that's 2 3/4 no matter how I measure it. It's not that. I have my 27-inch monitor, so it's pretty easy to realize. So that's it, guys. And what did Gorful do just for fun here? About 2 inches, so not nearly as good. Yep. Triple checking. And oh wait a minute. No, I think we might have had like one more heart than Ali. I'll go back and count to make sure. But if you're seeing this, if I leave it in the video, uh, then it's because we won. This is attempt number 3. I promise I didn't cheat out any, which is why it's such a long episode. And we still have more to do, so let's go ahead and get going on that. So good job, Dan. Not only did you beat the best coordinator in the Hoenn region in the overall, but you beat her in the second round alone too. So again, it's really just luck, but it is also, like I said a long time ago, it's partially the moves you choose. And I think, given that we didn't have a lot to work with for Dan, I think our moves were actually a pretty good selection. I'm definitely glad I got rid of Hyper Beam. That wasn't doing me any favors. And Round, actually, as you could see, was did I even use Round on that one? I might not have, but I think it was still a good choice. Teehee, I lost. Owen, you and your Pokemon have already gone beyond our reach. You are totally amazing out there, and you've got lots of fans too. You're a force to be reckoned with. I said the other day that I wonder what made you so special. I think I've got a better idea now what it is. See, it's probably because you don't just do contests, Owen. You're out there filling your Pokedex, taking on Pokemon gyms, and all kinds of other things. You and your Pokemon shared all those experiences. That's why you can show off the real appeal of your Pokemon better than any one of us can. And she's not really wrong there either, because the reason I did so well in the first half of that round, well, a big part of it even in the second round is all those TMs we've gathered. So by going around and getting these TMs, it really has helped. Although it seems like her and the other competitors really aren't in any shortage of TMs either. Um, they seem to have pretty good movesets, especially Lucia and Lee. And the fact that she changes them on the fly suggests that she has lots of hard scales and lots of lots of TMs as well. But the fact that we got all those berries is really what helped us to max out our Pokemon when even her elite was not. And we have Fly, which helps us fly around and get those berries. So it definitely does help, being a little bit of well, hope right now we're a jack of all trades, but our goal is to be a Pokemon master of all trades. I've started thinking that I should do the same, gyms and Pokedex and all. Well, good for you, Lucia. That'd be cool. I really wish you could face her in like a Pokemon battle later on. That'd be so cool if you like unlocked it as like a bonus battle, and she'd like a full team and Mega Evolved her Altaria. Especially because I don't think there are gym leader rematches here, and Winona clearly is not going to Mega Evolve hers. That'd be so cool to like if she had a whole team of like contesty Pokemon, but that she used them against you in battle, like but later in the game as a bonus battle. Unfortunately, I didn't see anything about that on her Bulbapedia article, so I don't think she does. Maybe a future game. My, if that's the case, then I'll be your rival in each of those as well. Oh, Chaz, did you come to say congratulations too? Would I do that? I still don't see that this little squirt has anything special in the way of skills. Wow, what a sore loser. Humph. I might beat you myself one of these days, Lucia, and then I'll be just as good. The only reason I'm here is to tell this upstart to watch out, because I'm next. I actually beat him quite a lot going into this. In fact, it's funny because when I was doing things just off screen on my own, a lot of my Pokemon won more of the round 2s than I did on screen. But again, at that point, it's really just luck. Mockery, would you open the box? I also thought of a strategy with Roselia that I didn't even think of before I used her off screen, so I might never have a chance to use it. But what I was going to do is teach her like Ingrain, I think she can learn. And then if I use like Leech Seed, Ingrain, Secret Power, Leech Seed, Secret Power, that would be like 23 hearts just from the moves alone, which I think is better than using like, and alternating between a 4-star move back and forth, which is kind of the baseline. So plus you get the three stars to make you less nervous, so it might be actually a pretty good strategy. But I don't know. If I try it, it'll just be for fun. Got the Max Repel, very nice. Can probably use that. Kelpsy Berry, which we probably already have, but good to have more berries anyway. And a Lucario Knight, which is cool. If we ever get a Lucario, we can Mega Evolve him, although probably won't. We already had a Lucario from the giveaway in Pokemon X, and we evolved him there. So if you want to see Mega Lucario, you'll have to watch my Pokemon X Let's Play. Hee hee hee. Truth is, you're happy he won, huh? But if you really want to beat me, that means I have to beat all the Master Rank contests, I know. I decided to put Mockery in the toughness contest. Mockery is cute, and even if she gets tougher, she'll always be cute. It's funny because like you think Machoke would be like, you know, an obvious target for a toughness contest. She's my adorable Mockery after all. Maki. It seems like she wants to try it out. When I watched Owen winning a contest after contest, I realized it was time to let go of my stupid hang-ups. Chaz, that's anyway. Since we decided to go for it, me and Mockery are going all out in toughness training from now on. We'll challenge gyms and do whatever it takes. We're headed for some strength training right after this, in fact. And look who it is, our old friend Brawly. Hey Chaz, it's workout time! Yo, yes sir, we'll be right there, Brawly sir. Oh, it's you. I didn't know you knew Chaz. I've never watched a contest before, but if you and Chaz are in it, I should watch at least one contest. Okay, Chaz, let's go. Yes, sir. That's good. Maybe Brawly will get into it as well. Just like hopefully you guys did. Maybe you were just thinking just like I was, well, I'll give it a try, see what happens. Maybe I'll enjoy them, and hopefully you've enjoyed, yeah, even if you haven't enjoyed it that much, hopefully you've at least enjoyed having a little break from our main journey. And hey, no water roots, so yay, that's something. Aki! I'm going to go get tougher, and then I'll come back, so please wait for me, Ali. I've been acting like a fool. I thought just being near you was all I needed to be happy, but we're each other's best rivals, right? So let's put everything into it. Hee hee. That's what Machi said. That sweet girl of mine. Ah la la la. Yes, give it your all. Don't stop till you drop. That's what Ali wants to say, right, Ali? Ali? I'm with Ali on this one. Like, if I was a Pokemon, I'd just be like, stop talking for me. That's just rude. Um, Brawly apparently is convinced, though. You two understand what Pokemon are saying? That's incredible. Okay, now we're really leaving. Now we'll leave that up to N. That was his special power in Black and White. And we will be playing probably a Black 2 Let's Play after Platinum. That'll be a little ways into the future. That Chaz, he's a pretty good guy after all. I wouldn't go that far. Now it's time you let me give you a little something too. This marks the final chapter in the brilliant story of Owen. Oh, here we go. A light that never dies, the glittering contest star. Here, use this to brighten up your life. It's a special gift for a fantastic contest star. Okay, Starlight. I actually couldn't find what it looked like online, because when I googled it, it gave me like real life starlights. I'm so glad that you're the one I scouted that day, Owen. I'm so glad I'm a contest idol. I really hope you're as happy as I am about making it this far. I am, Lissy. Thank you for recruiting me. I do appreciate it, even though at the time I was raring to be a great Pokemon master and to train up our team. Now that we have, I'm glad I could use them for something a little bit unique and different here. I'm going to keep trying hard at different things, and then I'm going to evolve that contest scene into something even greater than it is now. So I'm going to count on you to help Mr. Number One Star in Hoenn. I will do my best. Alright, well, thank you, Lucia, and thank you, Ali. Wishing you two all the best. Alright, guys, that is almost it for contesting. Not quite. Okay, he's doing some mastering contests. Well, he must be the guy with, like, the... Isn't there another chop or something, I think? So here's some fans that you get by winning lots of contests, and they give you berries and stuff. I'm not going to read what they say, because this episode is already incredibly long, but if you guys really care, you can always, do the video in slow-mo and read it yourself. Basically, they're saying they're happy for me, and here, have some stuff. Alright, glad you guys enjoyed it. Thankful to hear it, but it's nice to have virtual fans. It's much nicer to have real-life fans, so it's less important that people have enjoyed me winning contests, and more important to me that they've enjoyed watching me be in contests, watching me be in battles, so you guys, let me know how you thought about the contest series. If you hated it and thought it was a waste of time, let me know that. If you, were kind of like, meh, it was okay, I'm glad you did it, but, don't do any more, please. That's fine. If you loved it and want me to do more contests, let me know. I probably won't do any more in this Let's Play. Unless I get like an overwhelmingly positive reaction or something, then maybe. But, there's a good chance I will do it. Oh, what's this? Someone has scrolled a drawing of Alicia's face. Oh, of course they have. See if there's any fans in here. Oh, and I think there are. But I probably will do some super contests when I do my Platinum Let's Play. Sure, I'll shake your hand. Thankfully, there is no COVID-19 in the Pokemon universe. There might be some Pokerus, but Pokerus is actually a good thing in the Pokemon universe. It I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Pokerus. It's a virus that Pokemon can get, and it's kind of cool because you can spread it between Pokemon in your party. But it's a good thing because it actually doubles the rate at which they get EVs, effort values, which I think I talked about before. So I remember I caught it back in like Gold, and I was so shocked too because I played so many Pokemon games and Like I said, these were the days before the internet was really like a big thing. At least for I was, what, 11 or 12 or something. So, I didn't. I had the strategy guide in my closet, which I don't think even mentions Poker Rust as far as I can recall. But I didn't know what it was. No one, my friends knew what it was. So when how many times do you talk to Nurse Joy? And for her to say something different, I almost didn't notice it at first. And I'm like, wait, what did she just say? And I kind of, maybe I did get on the computer and read about it at that point, but yeah, I don't really remember how it happened. I just remember being really shocked there was a part of something in the game that even I, after ever playing for years and years, did not know about. All right, let's just go ahead and before we end the episode, take one more look. I did when I redid it. I didn't do the beauty contest thing where I entered a Lee into a beauty contest. So maybe I'll do that off screen just to get the decoration. See how they do. I think with the scarves and all, it shouldn't be too difficult. So once again, here we are in the gallery, and there's Dan the Exploud and the beauty contest. I might also enter like Dan and all of them just for fun, because you get like a special like little thing that happens, like an animation that happens when you send them out in battle. That'd be kind of cool to see. Or maybe I'll do it with Altaria. That could be cool. Or Melodic. Altaria has a better moveset, so I'm leaning towards her. But we'll see. They all could. Maybe I'll alternate and do like two with each of them, or I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. But anyway, I think for now, let's talk to the curator first. Oh, it's you. I'm the curator here. Do you remember? As I promised, I displayed your Pokemon's portrait art here. Yes, as I imagined, this modern touch is pretty good too. Yeah, so I appreciate that. Let's go take a nice look at Dan's portrait there. Glad this dude likes him too. Hey, there he is, looking super beautiful. Doesn't get any more beautiful than that. So, thumbs up for Dan. Alright guys, well, that is it for our contest spectacular. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. When we come back, we have all kinds of fun battling stuff to do. We have to evolve Lily and to teach Pokemon their final movesets, to train up and get ready for the Pokemon League. So there's actually still a decent chunk of things to do left in this game. I think the end game here is just beginning, as a certain someone would say. We're in the end game now. So yeah, hopefully you guys stick with me for the rest of the Let's Play. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you again very soon.